we did not hit anything. Did not hit anything.
This is off turn 4.
Like gets clear there. And she gets in on the bumper, but just doesn't get off of him. Right there, where you're talking, and you just turn it left and lock it down.
And she had a chance to not go up hit that wall if she just stayed on the brakes and kept it down there. It's actually trying to save it and just kept driving it until it hooked to the right.
Yeah, at that point right there is whenever you should just, as a driver, realize that this is a spin, lock it down, and you can come get 4 tires.
And here comes Danica. And bam, drop kicks it. And here is Danica's radio.
That I hit. Okay.
See that? Window gets open because she carried too much speed into the corner.
So Kyle Busch take a look outside. Now we got a crash as the 30 goes around, the 44, the 08. Ouch. There's going to be a bang there. So that's James Busher. Then the 08 of Kyle Fowler also in this.
These two have had a little trouble before. Back to last year.
I can show you another angle.
7th low, treble front straightaway, big pile up. Danica Patrick and the 34 of David Reagan.
You're all set. Blue right front. All right, 10-4.
She and her Stewart-Haas teammate Ryan Newman, now both those cars pretty well destroyed with right front tire issues.
But Darrell pointed out earlier, it's almost like their cars were driving similar. Obviously, both of them had the same problems. You can see it right here. Just dead in the middle of turn 4, the car just goes straight. That's probably what caused her to come. Let's see what happens here with her. You'll hear it. Bam. That person.
Get low if you can. Low if you can. Pack's coming outside of you. You're good right there. You're all set.
Well, the first big noise was the tire and the second was the barrier.
Happened to Jimmy Johnson here last fall. Probably cost him a championship.
Down the front, Danica Patrick.
Contact here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate. She did have an incredible race. Be on the lead lap at 435 lap.
That are lined up. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. right there in the 88. Watch Burton. Here we go. Here we go.
And she's all right after a hard crash, and the caution flag is out.
Somebody's going to come down into her, I think.
Almirola.
Yeah, right there. He got on the bumper of it. Looked like McMurray's car, the one, turned him a little bit to the left. Thank God for safer barriers.
That was a hard lick. It's almost that car didn't even look like it slowed down as it was going across there.
Bottom. There you go. Keep digging. 3 wide.
Goodness gracious.
Danica. And more.
All right, just get it straight if you can. I think we're done there, Tony. We got turned to the inside.
Wow. See how that steering goes?
Yeah.
Way up in the air.
Yeah, 10-4. I can see it there.
What happens here? He really run up on.
That's the exact same thing he did.
Same thing.
Yeah. 2 in a row now. Ricky Stenhouse is fine.
Might have got run into from behind. Wow.
Trouble already. Cars in the wall. Danica Patrick, David Ruderman, and more down in the grass. And Kyle Busch.
Yeah, it looked like Danica was basically in the middle of the racetrack. You see, going into turn 1. And just made a kind of an erratic move, and the car just jumped out from under.
Well, very similar to what happened to Kyle Busch on the first lap of practice yesterday morning, although he was able to just maybe hit the side more than the front. But
are the best opportunity to gain a spot.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And Martin Truex trying to break that long winless streak into the wall. 2 cars hard in the wall in turn 3. Danica Patrick and Brad Keselowski.
Oh, more damage on the 2. Looked like the right front was locked up and took it right into the wall.
He's had a rough couple of weeks here at Charlotte. Tore transmission up on lap 1 in the Sprint All-Star race last weekend.
Been tough.
Remember those 7 cars that were fighting for the 1 lap down transfer position? There's 2 of them right there, with Ricky Stenhouse inside them.
Yeah, I think it got a little tight. Ricky maybe it moved up a little bit and caused Danica to move up a little bit. Got into the 2 car of Keselowski, and into the wall they go.